Welcome back to another video on the Dragonboy Reacts channel. As you may have already tell, I already did a video, literally just a few minutes ago today. I don't know why my mouse is jittery. But yeah, I've been reacting to Nuke's top 5. I didn't do his last video because I didn't feel like doing it for some reason. I may put it out before this, so be mindful. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, or hope you enjoy it. Like this video, subscribe. Um, subscribe to my main channel. To follow all my socials. I'm for some reason I don't know how to do my intro, but either way, if you have, I hope you guys English. Hello, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've been having some issues lately with my external hard drive and stuff like that, so videos may come out a bit later while editing because Famora doesn't like me. Obviously, as you can tell, I edit with Famora. I don't have the money right now to take off the whole watermark, but yeah. With all that being said, I do hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get right into these scary videos. Hopefully, I forgot to turn that thing off. Yeah.
Hunter Mathis lives in a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859.
Suddenly, I get lag.
The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed. One night, when Hunter is home alone, he spots someone wearing a hat just standing on his front porch. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
What in the actual hell?
And just right in.
There's literally...
Yeah, 'cause you let it in your
Hunter
house.
says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem. But it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis, which means we're used to having a homeless population.
Okay, that's
Usually
background
when it rains,
music. I was like,
we will
what the
have
hell?
People walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless person to get off the porch, they've always been kind, sweet, or just listened. They're just like you and me. They're just in
Human.
much rougher circumstances.
Yeah.
I was perplexed in the video because I thought,
Well, I'm not
I
human,
didn't
but,
pay attention
you
to
know.
the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining. Why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you in your everyday lives, that's not a good call. And probably moving forward, I won't do that. But I've been in that situation multiple times and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night. But it still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide? It goes straight out, guts out. This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go that way.
Hunter says that he has lived in the house for 2 years, but he has never experienced anything like this. So just who or what did he see at his door? Next up, a woman is recording a video with her daughter to show off her new blue LED pool lights. But when she reviews her clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something that is downright creepy.
Yay. What the fuck?
Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the woman's daughter. So are these figures just a trick of the light?
I hope
Or
so.
did these people capture real evidence of the supernatural?
This, I don't have no clue.
A little
That
visit.
water... Sorry for the lag. But that water one? Where is it? That one could just be tricking the whole pool. And like the whole camera doing its thing.
Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the woman's daughter.
That could be
So
explained,
are
like...
these figures just a trick of the light?
Yeah.
Or did these people capture
That,
real
I have no
evidence
clue.
of the supernatural? A little visit. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured
Internet
just
rating,
outside an
too.
apartment complex in Southern California. Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment. It shows something that is truly bizarre. Some little figure that seems to be walking on two legs moves under the stairs. Then, as a woman passes by, it seems to press itself up against the wall to avoid her attention. Then, the little figure quickly crawls between the...
How the fuck is a toddler outside in the middle of nowhere, dressed in black, walking on 2 feet? Or on its feet? Brother, what the fuck are you doing?
steps and disappears out of sight. Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a tiny little robe.
That's
Now,
what I was
Jose
saying.
believes that the security cam caught a duende, a mischievous creature from Spanish and Latin American folklore that is said to be similar
You are ugly as fuck. I'll just say
to
that.
a gnome or leprechaun. But let me know what you think this is.
That shit's
Through the
small!
eyes of a
Like a
child.
child.
A young woman
Okay,
named Kyla
my
says that
bad.
she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old. Her aunt is filming her at the table when suddenly this happens.
Look, an apple.
Hey, an apple!
Don't come in here, okay?
Bitch?
Stay in there.
Who?
Stay in there in the library. Don't come in here, okay? I won't get you anymore. I'm not gonna get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Who you talking to?
I don't want to no.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who?
I'm just as confused
Not
as
like
you are.
who? What, baby? Like what?
Okay, guys.
It's now 15 years later and Kyla is 18. She says she has very little memory of this specific incident.
So basically, me and my aunt, I was at my aunt's house. My grandma lived down the street, and I guess my mom was at work. We were just eating potato soup, and I guess I saw something or someone on the stairs, and I was like, "Don't you come in here!" And they just kept getting closer to me, and you could see that I'm looking that way, and I'm just like, you know, because it's coming at me, and I'm like, "Get away!"
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's Top 5 viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her Ring camera captures a very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone, but the problem is, he's in his room all
Shut up, I'm
alone.
on my phone. I'm just doing...
Talk. You don't talk to me. Wait, ghost man. Ghost man, ghost man. Ghost man, you say yes.
Children have a wild ass imagination. I'm not gonna lie. I think I had the same thing.
Stupid. You don't like you anywhere. Yeah. You
Damn!
want to talk to me, ghost? Uh-huh. You want to talk? You want to talk, ghost? talk to me.
This kid's fucking out of his mind. Or brave enough to even do that shit. My mic is speaking, I just realized. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet now, I'll go. Go. Goose.
The toddler seems to be speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghostman. The boy even goes so far as to threaten to beat up Ghostman.
I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet now,
This kid
Boy
has
even
some.
yells for the ghost to leave.
I'll go. Go. Goose.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghostman, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances.
That kid has a wild ass imagination. Not only that, he's crazy enough to even try to threaten and interrogate a ghost. That's
All
insane.
around her home. Another family in Houston, Texas has a similar strange experience with their 1-year-old daughter.
Oh
One
no.
evening, Tiffany Matthews notices that her little girl is looking
Why the fuck do spirits attack children? I mean, never mind. Don't answer that.
at something in their kitchen, and that's when things get really weird.
Y'all, I don't know who she playing with, but it's an invisible person, and they're tickling her. Stop.
Who's playing with you, baby?
And I pray so much, it can't be no bad spirit in here. 'Cause I pray so much over this house.
Well, that's good.
Hey. You playing with your granny?
Aw.
You play with your granny?
She is really interacting.
She couldn't speak the entire sentence. The entire word.
Oh my goodness.
Little 1-year-old Trinity can be seen happily reacting to something her family just can't see. The child's mother believes that whatever this is can't be anything malicious. She thinks that her daughter is probably playing with the loving spirit of her grandmother. So do you think this is all just a child's overactive imagination?
I hope
Or
so.
just what are these young children
That I
seeing?
hope so.
You
That I
decide.
also hope so.
If you see
That
something
1-year-old,
that you think would be perfect
maybe
for the top
not.
5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
And his channel will be in the description below, so you can check him out.
You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official,
I just realized he's doing it too early.
because there are
He usually does it in the middle or at the end.
a lot of fake accounts on there.
Exactly.
Those ones
Do not follow them. Follow the ones I have in the link description. Although I do have a TikTok and a Facebook, but I don't use them
gone
as
wrong.
much.
In this next video, a ghost hunter named Alex is exploring a haunted house where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe. The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him. But there's something even weirder here. Because, did you see it? Some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room so fast that Alex doesn't
I just realized that. Hold on. Let me do some.
even notice. He
I
checks
even
the
noticed
inside of the
that.
wardrobe, but there's nothing there.
Actually, I might have noticed it because I was snapping onto it. For some reason, by the way, for some reason, I have a tendency to snap onto spirits when my eyes see them. Because if you don't see them in the actual camera, my eyes snap to it anyways. So I know exactly where it is at all times. I don't know. It happens. But I think it's only in videos that happens. If I don't see it, my eyes don't snap to it. That's the weird thing. So if you see me stare at something or just snap onto something, then you'll know.
Mark Sebastian
I
is
wish
staying
I
at
had an
the
art
infamous
checker.
Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to be one of the most haunted hotels
Hey, I
in
remember
North
this.
America, and is most famously known as the inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining.
Yep.
Turns out that the hotel does live up to its book and subsequent movie, The Shining. Turns out that
This, as the most, I'm going to say this with utmost dignity, respect, and everything I love. This is a giant portal. Like, literally, a giant portal. There's another room where there's a hallway filled with mirrors. All the way from front to back. Or up, or one side to the other side. Fully. And that's mirror facing mirror, that's a portal.
the hotel does live up to its spooky reputation. As Mark is filming the outside of the hotel late one night, he captures this.
So, what? I was gonna say something, but what?
I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window. Look in this window right here. Shh, you hear that?
Oh.
A dark figure seems to peek out of one of the hotel's upper windows.
I
But
looked
what's
at that
especially
right when I
creepy is
saw
that
that.
this room is closed and locked off, inaccessible to the public.
This is the room where I saw something.
That's a dining room area.
There's no one there.
Isn't that? Yeah, it is.
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange, ghostly capture, as no member of the
And by the way, this hotel, you go to it, you will get some shit. And I mean, ghost activity, whispers, shit moving. I mean, they don't have ghost equipment for you, but you'll experience everything anyways. Well, not everything, but certain things.
staff patrols that room.
You might
and
get a
it's
night
not
where it
open
doesn't
to
work.
hotel guests.
It happens.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll show the tours downstairs. Okay. I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30 a.m.
I want to let you know that I was on live the entire night that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the
By the way, comment down below, or go on every social media and comment down below if you want me to go on a ghost adventure. Cause I'm not the only editing I do is just transitions. I put the intro, the video, the outro, and both of them have the transitions. That's all I do. So you'll know it's authentic. I don't do any crazy ass edits like certain people do.
Of the footage you just saw play out in real time.
I guess it's a thing for me. I don't know.
There's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for private events. And as soon as I saw Mr. Shadowman show his ass, I ran up to the door of that room that is on that little patio that you can see in the video, shined a flashlight in, and showed that there was no one in there.
So just who or what did Mark see?
Hi, bartender or some shit?
This next clip was sent to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Zach S. He says that just after midnight, he and his friend...
Oh. And if I do a ghost hunt, it'll be on both my channels. I might post stick peeks on my socials, and it probably will be on Nuke's Top 5. Just so you know.
Friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Shinks Ferry, Pennsylvania that locals claim is extremely haunted. As the guys look around,
Or some
something
other channel,
happens
whichever
that
one.
chills them to their core.
Pardon?
Seriously, what is that? I hear it sounds like boots, like wet boots walking over here.
Well, I heard that too, but did you hear the like low like?
Yeah.
It's like a male.
Yeah, that's what I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
Let's get closer. Oh, by the way, I am recording this live, so if you do want to see me live, come over here on Twitch. I'm here. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, even though I've been sucking on the weeks. But I do react. I do play games. So, yeah.
The two guys hear what sounds like a person moving in the tunnel, which kind of freaks them out. But as they go to check it out, they hear what almost sounds like a loud wailing moan from somewhere very close by. This sends the guys screaming back to their car in absolute terror. So did Zach and Brandon hear a ghost tromping around and whooping it up? Well, you decide. Caught on camera. Now, I don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to fake. But I found these pictures especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance. So one of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
I hate that. Oh. Boy, it's literally right there. You could barely see him. I was just like scanning around, and all of a sudden I just see that. I'm pretty sure this was in a video previously. Yeah, I am part of it.
On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears over the women's shoulders. Now, if you don't know, an iPhone live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames after. And if you look closely, this little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving. The women say that they have no idea who this boy could be.
See, okay, from what I've heard about my girlfriend, because she has an iPhone, I'm not gonna say which one. I'm not gonna say her name, nor am I gonna say anything about her, other than this. She has her iPhone when she takes pictures. Her iPhone goes to the pictures, what she's told me. When she does that live thing, and like does it slow. So that kid probably is going the speed of light.
As there were absolutely no children around anywhere.
That's what I've heard. Don't quote me on it. Oh, hi.
A picture with her boyfriend, but later when
chat. Speaking of reference.
And she prints the photo out.
What are the odds?
Something very odd in the background.
What the fuck?
A very tall, thin man with indistinct features and hollow eyes.
I just saw that. I didn't realize that was the part. I thought this was a whole ass door. That's why I looked up.
Can be seen watching them. The couple times that the strange man with seemingly extra long limbs was not there when they took the picture. Destination unknown.
Gross photobomb.
Now, this story is about a different kind of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but maybe you should. Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured this classic horror scene involving a log truck.
I hate this. how that happens. Yeah, I've already seen that.
Now, this movie scene became so iconic that when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks.
That's funny.
Now, the Final Destination 2 log truck scene pretty much influenced the driving habits of a whole generation.
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials. Look.
But some people didn't see Final Destination 2, or maybe they just didn't take it seriously.
That's dangerous.
Has never watched Final Destination 2 because why are we following this jam?
By the way, I've watched Final Destination. What? What the fuck? I've watched Final Destination 1, 2, and 3, I'm pretty sure. And the only two. Actually, I'm not gonna spoil it. But I haven't watched 4 and 5. Unless there's no 4 or 5. I'll have to look it up.
Tori, every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck. They have to strap those down. Oh, I bet they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy, because sometimes it actually happens.
Arriving behind the Final Destination truck, keeping our distance. For some reason, they're gonna lose it. Swear to God, they're gonna lose the log. Happening! It's happening! It's happening! Oh my God, I have my camera out. Oh my God!
And if you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side, even though the driver weirdly just kept going. But no, as I said before, this has actually happened.
Crazy, boy.
So, is it scary or just a public service message? Either way, just do not drive behind a log truck.
Lessons learned, and yes. I'm gonna have to scream at my mom when she drives behind a damn log truck. I don't know. Sorry, that was weird.
Thank you. The devil down below.
Oh
A guy
no.
named Kyle Anthony says that lately he has been hearing strange sounds around his house.
Yeah, I know a
Oddly
person named
enough,
Anthony.
He says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house, in the house's crawl space.
I actually, fun fact, I know a guy named Anthony, or a person named Anthony. Um, how do I say this? In New Jersey, we were still living in we were living in New Jersey. I think for the second year. Um, him and his brother. No, they were living in the same apartment as us, just above us. I'm pretty sure, or the third floor above us. And his parents and my mom came together to basically go shopping some shit like that, and then that happened, and then mom finally got a car. Pardon?
He sets up a camera down there to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
What the actual fuck?
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
I can't sleep. There's a security camera.
So it's an
I
actually.
don't know what I saw.
It was actually that far.
I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it.
Wait.
I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of life.
I might be.
I don't see any.
I might be going far fetched. But I feel like there's something to do with. I know. Keep looking over here. There's something. I'm pretty sure there's something to do with the tarp.
Signs of afterlife.
I may be going far fetched. I don't know.
Get the heck out of here.
Kyle investigates and even crawls his way into the space underneath his house. But there's just no one there.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
This is. Let me know. Sensing something bad. A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia. One night while his grandmother is having an episode,
poor
weird
Grammy.
things start to happen.
For
around
Granny.
the house.
Grammy? What the hell? Why the fuck are you just standing there? Why are you watching Clone Wars? Doggy said today. She isn't moving. That might be a Roomba. I was gonna say, it might be just a Roomba. Yeah, the way it was moving, it looked like a Roomba. Wait, why is it moving like that?
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the kitchen for no reason. Then the roaming
I don't want to
Roomba
talk about
seems
it.
to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually only does this when it is about to collide with something, like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? And so it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. You see how far back they are.
Man, you better get your ass out of there and take your grandma with you. Cause that ain't a good spirit. That's a badass spirit. That's a demon.
Genuinely. I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
That's a sign.
Nick says that now both of his grandmother's dogs have become absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night.
I thought I saw something behind me and he's fucking this damn thing fucking scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? I'm paranoid now.
Refused to enter that room.
I was watching my show and
That is terrifying.
there's nothing there.
I'm trying to see if there is. There might be something right there. Just right there. Doing. Hold on, let me see. No, I can't really do it. like something's poking from here. Like it's doing that. Imagine my hand's like a damn shadow. It's like basically having quarter of its or part 1/4 of its body like showing. That's what I could see at least if I was correct and I'm not imagining it. Which I hope I am.
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the
Who the fuck is she?
Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
Whoa.
I see it. I see it. You could barely see it, but there's like a whole farm right there. Oh, that's just a machine right there. I doubt it. But I could clearly like you could barely see. There's like a whole shoulder thing. So an outline of a shoulder to an arm. I'm pretty sure. And like a kind of a dress summation. I could see glimpses of the Correct. After like the dress outfit, like the lines, like discoloring.
Whoa.
Unless I'm wrong and that is something else.
Yo.
That's not supposed to do that. Obviously, it's not supposed to like fall off the stairs unless it's put down the stairs. Like it's not supposed to like do whatever, just do that. It like stops and then rotates. I almost said retard. Shit. And like it does that, then rotates, then does that. But that thing's motherfucking following him.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not supposed to do that. That is terrifying. Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. This is all moving, and then when it like these two are like moving, like swaying, like something's like messing with it. And when that goes, this stops. Watch. That stops as well. Like that entire area just stops moving. That's creepy.
Jesus.
Now, the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough. Because, well, they're just not supposed to do that.
Exactly.
But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no explanation. Nick says that his grandmother found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again, despite having a full charge. But he does say that his grandma's 2 dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it. End of
I
the
look
road.
like a kitty for a
Sam
second.
Ozzie is an independent truck driver in Southeast Asia. He regularly posts his experiences and adventures as he drives his truck across the countryside of
Max Pink
Indonesia.
and
Late one night,
interior.
Sam is driving his truck along a long, lonely stretch of road that locals claim is haunted by a dark spirit. Just after he crosses a bridge in the middle of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Ya bener sampean, Apa jenenge? Tibake mesinku sing keder. Oh, wis tak servis ya, Lur ya. Hawane.
Why is
Sam
Angel?
can't understand what's wrong because
Why do Asian people that speak like that sound so funny? I don't
he
know.
says that he's just recently
Not to
had
be
the truck
rude.
checked and serviced. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Aku saiki ngomong yo. Mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak, Lur. Mambu melati campur amis. Sapa iku? Sapa?
Ain't no one there.
Mambu amis, Lur yo. Ayo. Sapa?
I don't see anyone. What the fuck?
Tuk, sapa iki?
Oh hell no!
Walot,
Although he might have just climbed on top.
muncul. Walot.
I hope that was there at the first. Okay, it was.
Tuk, sapa? Walot. Muncul.
Sam smells something horrible and peers under his truck, only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side. But when he checks, there's no one there. After this spooky encounter and with his truck stalled on the road, Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help. Scary videos. Now these are videos that kind of fit this scary genre, but they're kind of goofy or funny. Maybe just goofy. Anyway, you decide. First up, a man spots something terrifying peering at him from the corner of his door frame. And then it was just his cat. But how did it get
I
up
don't see
there?
eyes.
Was it something supernatural? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't anything supernatural. Next, we move on to something really scary that actually makes its way inside the door. The result is truly disturbing.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Sounds like a fucking screaming.
Some say that this unfortunate woman never made it out of that room. And then some say she just stepped on that roach. Continuing on, sometimes we hear about strange things that are said to
That
be the result
roach
of
killed her.
paranormal activity, but we only have the story and experience of the person who
Not
witnessed it.
IRL.
Case in point.
game. I get ran.
Afterwards, this very scared guy watched the CCTV, and he felt like an idiot, I would assume. Now, finally, if you believe in strange creatures and cryptids, well, the road maintenance crew in Australia is right there with you.
Hang on a goddamn minute. Hang on a goddamn minute.
What the fuck? Pterodact?
Anyway, thanks so much
I
for
don't know.
watching. Please
I don't know what the fuck that was.
like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time.
It sounds like a fucking monkey. Or it sounds like a pterodactyl. That's terrifying. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!